What's up, everybody? Kevin from Stingray Biology here. Before we get into today's episode, I just wanted to give you guys some updates. I've been getting a lot of comments on the previous episodes that I was making. A lot of questions. People want to know about the mangled pup. Did it survive? People want to know about the ray that I thought was dead. Did that survive? People want updates on the pond liner that I did and what it looks like after I put the rays in there. So let me show you guys. This is the pond liner tank. I dropped a couple of pieces. You see, it's a very big difference. The rays really stand out on the blue background. Amazing, amazing. I'm very happy with the results. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about this tank when we get deeper into this episode, right? But that was just a quick update for you there. Moving on, bad news. The mangled pup didn't make it. It actually died within 24 hours of me pulling it out of the tank. So I think the damage to that fish was a little bit too extensive and it wasn't gonna make it. It wasn't just, you know, the end or half of the tail that was damaged. It was damaged all the way up to the base of the body. So I think the trauma was too significant for a newborn pup to survive something like that. Okay, but on a good note, the ray that I thought was dead, that I separated over, he's recovering nicely. I'm gonna show you right now. He's still not eating as well as I would like, so he's not out of the woods yet, but the damage does appear to be healing up. There it is. There's a glare from the light. As you see that spot right there? It's getting better. The edges are healing up. They're starting to gray over, which means it is healing. It's still not very active, you know, just sitting there. I'm enticing it to eat what I can. I'm offering them everything that I can possibly think of, but it doesn't really eat very much. It just eats a little bit and then it has no more interest in the food. So I believe it's still recovering. Now, a lot of people ask, are you doing anything special? No. Rays are very strong fish. They have very strong immune systems. And basically, as long as you separate them from the cause of the problem, they can heal up on their own. And typically that's what I do. I let the rays heal up on their own most of the time, unless I really feel that medication can help. And medication will only help in situations of bacterial issues or parasitic issues, right? But in this particular case, it's just damage. You know, it's just like we get a cut on our hand or on our arm. We're not gonna go take antibiotics for it. We're just gonna let it heal, right? So in this case, it's the same thing. Let me give you one last look. All right, healing up nicely. The culprit over there. I'm starting to see he has a little bite mark or nip right there. All right, whereas he was clean last week. So I was telling you guys, once you change the dynamics of that setup, they might want to like reestablish their pecking order. So there's probably a little bit of scuffling going on in there. All right, but enough about the updates. So let's move on into the core of today's episode. All right. We got something very special for you guys today. It's not something that I get to see very often, and I was very glad that I was able to get it on film to show you guys. We tried to get it for you guys before, and it was a failed attempt. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Well, if you do, now's your chance to see it, right? I actually caught it this time. It caught me off guard. I just happened to see the activity and I had to go grab my phone and film it right away. I apologize if the quality didn't come out too good because like I said, it caught me off guard. I had to react quick, but I got it on film and I'm gonna show you guys. Here we go. So while I was working on that pond liner, the Boesmanis gave birth and I just walked by and I see them doing this, so I want to record this for you guys. So that's the female in the front that just gave birth, and the male is about to mate her. So he bites on the side and tries to lift her over and gets underneath her. You see, he's reaching, there he goes. So now they're mating, and then when he's done, he's gonna let go. Done. And he shakes it off. There's the female right there. That's the male. And here's the pup. So what happens is, once the female gives birth, the male senses the hormones that the female's giving off into the water, and he instinctively knows that it's her and they go right after the female to mate. Unfortunately, I didn't catch it sooner, but if I came by sooner, you would have saw more of the mating ritual. See, now this is a different male now. He was on the wall, and now he senses her because she's still giving off those hormones. Now it looks like he's gonna try to mate her as well. So this is the beginning part of the process where they just bite on the edge of the disc and try to agitate the female to start moving around and lift up into the water column. See, he's pulling her around. So we might get a double mating here from two different males. See, he's just biting on her, biting and pulling. He wants her to get up into the water, off the bottom, so that he can get underneath. Pulling on her pretty hard, just dragging her all around the tank. Hi, little baby. What are you? You look like a little male. I would think that the female's not going to be very receptive since she just got mated. She's probably really tired and stressed, and she's going to resist as much as she can. Oh, he let go. So he gave up and went back to his corner there. He's always on that corner. I suspect somebody's always picking on him, so he's up against the wall. It just so happened that the female swam by earlier and he sensed it, so he went for it. So we're not gonna get a double mating. If I stay longer, we might catch it on video, but the wife and kids are here and they wanna go eat. So that's all, folks. So how cool was that? We actually got to see them mate this time. The previous video I made, it was a failed attempt. This time, the male got her. And it would have been even better if we got to see the other male mate, the same female as well. It happens quite often when you have multiple males in a tank because they all sense those hormones, right? And I guess that male just wasn't aggressive enough, or he wasn't up to the task. But at least he tried, right? We got to give him that A for effort. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. My YouTube channel is growing thanks to you guys. I've actually tripled the number of subscribers in the last 2 weeks, and it's going strong. It's really giving me the drive to really push and do more YouTube videos. So show your support, and I will do everything I can to teach you what I know about keeping stingrays. Thank you again, guys. Take care.